Hey YouTube. Alright. I told you that that we would do a make some 2, 2, 3, 5, 5, 6 rounds, and the way we would make these this next selection would be with pistol powder. Okay. I don't know, many of you obviously know that Hodgdon's 700X is well known for a pistol powder as it is for a shotgun powder, and that goes for many pistol powders, are also shotgun powders and vice versa. But anyway, we're going to make up, a lot of people don't realize that you can make a 2, 2, 3, 5, 5, 6 round with pistol powder. And that's what I'm going to show you today. So let's get started. And as soon as we get this round finished up, I'd made 10 of them here, and I have 2 more to go. We're going to make 2 together, which would be a total of 12. And then we're going to take them out and shoot them real quick, and I'll let you see, you know, what speed does a 223. And that's a cast lead bullet too, by the way. Cast lead out of a Lee mold. Cast lead. That's a 55 grain out of a Lee mold. These are the same bullets that we shot the last time with 18.2 grains of Accurate Arms 2015. And if you remember, we shot, you know, well, I'll say that, it was my thumb size group, pretty much, just barely larger than my thumb, with that. So same bullet, different powder. We're gonna put 7.5 grains of high score Hodgdon's high score 700X and take them out. So let's get started. Okay. First thing we're going to do is remove this. And then we're going to put our bullet seating die in next, because that's what we're going to use after we charge this round with the 700X. Alright, so let's go ahead and charge one of these cases. $700X powder. Oop, better turn that on. So we're going to use 7.5 grains. Okay, now that's what I consider a maximum load. So don't think because this is pistol powder that you can put a whole bunch in there. You'll blow yourself up. Don't do that. 7.5 grains Hodgdon 700X. I don't know why I closed that. Anyway, so we're going to put that. Make sure I didn't charge that yet. We're going to put that right in. 700X, 7.5 grains. We're going to move to this next one that hadn't been charged yet. Alright. So 7.5 grains. See how close I get it. Alright, close, pretty close. No cigar. 7.5 grains. There we go. See, it's just a little bit of powder. It don't take much. 7.5. Okay. like I said, I consider that a maximum load for this powder. All right. The beauty of this powder is if there's a lot of reasons why someone would want to use this. For one, you can use it for you know, if you just want to take out a varmint. You can also use it. Let's say you run out of rifle powder and you need to fire your weapon. Then if you have pistol powder, of course you want to find out, you know, what pistol powder you have and what you can do with it. But I'd learned that now. So if you ever need to use it, then you'll know how to use it. So there you go. 700X. Now the only difference with this versus your rifle powder, okay, we're going to put our bullet on here and we're going to seat it, and I have this preset again to 2.080. Alright, okay, 2.079. I'll take that. 2.079.5. Okay, that's good. That's real good. I'll take that. Alright, we'll take our other one and we'll put the bullet on there and seat it. Alright, 2.080. Boom, man, that was right on. Pretty good, huh? Pretty good. Okay, so now we've got all those charged. We're going to shoot the... Oh, I don't know why I did that. YouTube will make your brain shut down. So here we go. Let's put a crimp on that puppy. Okay, now before I put that, before I seated that bullet, you know, that was prepped brass. Okay. This die that I'm putting in right here is the factory crimp die. I'm going to put a crimp on that, and I'm going to give it a quarter turn, and then I'm going to crimp it again, and then I'm going to do the same thing with the other one that I did. Give it a quarter turn. Boom. Alright. So now all these soldiers here are lined up ready to roll. And the brass that I used is already been prepped. It's already been trimmed. Has a CCI primer in it, and CCI rifle primer in it, just like you would make for any .223 round. And it also the tip. The head was flared before I seated that bullet, okay? Because otherwise, if you don't flare it, you're going to cut your powder coating off, and you're going to cut it into your lead and create leading in your barrel. By the way, this is powder coated. This is kind of an extension of another video that I did, so if you see this one without seeing the other one, I figured I would just make that clear that a lot of people are going to watch this video without seeing the other one. This is a powder coated bullet, by the way. Okay, so now let's take this bullet out, a 223-556, made from a pistol powder. Okay, now the only difference between this, the downside to using a pistol powder, is that when you use a pistol powder, it's your AR is not going to function. Okay, you're not gonna. It's not going to eject around. It may eject around, but it's not going to bring another round back. So you're going to use it like a single shot. So you're going to have to eject one, drop another one in. Okay, it's going to be used like a single shot. And just because it does that, just because it's used as a single shot, don't get in your head that you think you can increase the amount of powder so that it will function. Don't do that, you'll blow yourself up. Alright, follow follow the guidelines, look in your manuals, look up all the data to find out what you can and cannot do. So I just thought I would throw that out because it seems like it makes sense to me that, if you increase the powder, then it'll function just fine. No, not with this. So, but on the other hand, if you're using, I had someone who had commented, and they're buying a bull barrel, a heavy barrel, 223 556 bolt action. Now this is going to be perfect for that. Wonderful round to try for that. Okay, so you save a ton of money. Okay, you're saving twice or three times the money using this powder. And so now what we're going to do for those people who want to use it in a bolt action rifle, we're going to see how fast this thing travels on the chronograph, and we're going to see if it'll group. Okay, so we're about to learn those two things. And for those of us who want to use them in our AR, just because it's cheaper, we can do that too. And for those of us who somehow run out of powder or can't get a rifle powder, we can do that too. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. First 5 shots are going to be over the top of the chronograph, and we're just going to shoot it into the woods. We're not worried about where it hits, and we're going to see how fast the bullet is traveling on here. I'm going to go ahead and turn that on, and I'll try to remember to hold that up every time I make a shot. And we're loading the rounds we just loaded. 7.5 grains of Hodgson's 700X pistol powder. All right. And they're going to be treated like single shot rifle loads. Going to have to eject around every time. We'll see if one ejects. I can't remember if they eject and just don't load. We'll find out. But I'll show you the chrony. There's the chronograph. $2,088. Gotta eject it. $2,085. Pretty good. And you got to eject it. I keep forgetting. $2,082. Now that's tight. Treat it like a bolt. Eject around. 2063. Treat it like a bolt. $2,064. I'd say we got some a pretty good number there. So that's it. That was 5. That was 5 rounds over the Chrony. And I don't even have to tell you what the spread is, because there's no more than 20 on the spread between 60 and 2060 and 2080. I'm thinking, boy, that's good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just take a shot at that target down there and see if we can get a good group on it. Okay. So now we're going to see if we can do a fair group on this target down here. When I get done, I'll bring the target and we'll take a look at it and just see what kind of group we get. So here we go. And you'll also get to see what it looks like to shoot an AR like a bolt action. If I can remember to eject around each time. Let's do it. Same rounds. That was a very impressive numbers on these rounds that we pulled. Wow. I'll do 6. See what kind of group we get. Let's see what we got. Okay, this right here was our group, and as you can see, my thumb. All right, okay, we'll call that a 2-thumb group. And that could have been something to do with my shooting as well. So I really wasn't taking much time with it. I probably could have improved that a little bit better, you know, human error. But it is what it is. Pistol powder, 223. Can the round be improved? Absolutely. So you just have to find that sweet spot, and I haven't done that yet. This was the group that we shot the last time with the 18.2 grains of 2015 accurate arms. Now that was a thumb. Alright, so I just saved this target, and now we shot the pistol powder. So I actually got a thumb group and 2 strays. Alright, And like I said, could have been human error. So, all right, we'll recap. Okay, man. So this one right here was the one we shot with in the last video, where I made a 223556 out of cast lead, same bullet, Accurate Arms 2015, no gas check, and I didn't size the bullet, and that's the group I got. Real nice. Okay, and today although not impressive, this is a pistol powder, and I haven't improved this round really. I haven't done anything to improve it. I know a lot of you might say I could care less about shooting pistol powder, but I personally couldn't care more because it gives me an option, and I'm a guy that likes options. If I run out of rifle powder, I can use pistol powder, and if I run out of money, I can shoot for half or third the cost. There's a lot of reasons, but that's a true varmint round right there. As a matter of fact, that's not pulled out of thin air. There is data on this particular round in the Lyman's 49th edition. So there is actual data for this. I didn't make that up. So make sure you do your homework and make a safe bullet. So there you go. Thumb, 2 strays, I don't know, human error, you be the judge. I already made the claim I'm not the perfect shot, so there you go. But I did shoot this round, however, from 100 yards not long ago, and I was hitting my target. So was I hitting a dot? No, but I was definitely in the zombie kill zone. Let's just put it that way. So here we go, pistol round, wrap up. I think we done good. That was a winner, in my opinion. The round can be improved. If you guys have any suggestions, by all means, please give me a suggestion. I did not put a gas check on that bullet, and I did not size it. And boy, impressive numbers. We were running 20,060 to 20,000. I'm sorry, 2060 to 2080s. Wow. I mean, the high and the low wasn't 24 feet per second. And the average, I believe I wrote it down, 12. I think the average was, average spread. That's pretty good, boys. I'm telling you. But it is what it is. It's a pistol load. We had to treat it like a bolt action. But a lot of people out there have bolt actions, and they'd like to know a different round they can use. There's one to try. Okay, until the next time, thank you very much, you two. Have a good day.